so I guess I'll go ahead and kind of get things started here. Again, as usual, this is a blind not a let's play, but, a blind playthrough. I ask that you follow everything that this comment says. Do not tell me anything about the game. Even if you want to, make things easier for me or anything like that, still, don't do it. You're not helping me. You're only going to be frustrating me if you do that, because I don't like being told how to play games. I like going through the games myself and just kind of getting that first-hand experience. If I want to know something, I will ask. So do not say anything unless I ask. That's the rule. That's the rule that's been this entire time whenever I've done blind playthroughs like this. Please just don't try to take the steering wheel from me. If you do, you're probably going to get timed out. Just warning you right now. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. The game we're going to be playing here is Dragon Quest XI, the Switch version of the game. Thank you, Cass, for the 111 bits. I really appreciate it. The Definitive Edition. This came out, was it last year or 2 years ago? I don't know. It came out somewhat recently. Within the last year, I think. It was a pretty big deal. Also kind of around the time that Hero got into Smash Brothers as well, which was pretty cool. And from what I see, this is again, just kind of the definitive version of the game from what I hear people say. So I was really, really excited to pick this one up. Looking at the poll for this, I posted this on Twitter, but the poll for this playthrough seriously was insane. I'm going to bring it up really quick just to showcase, how close this poll was, because it's ridiculous how close this was. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I know I tweeted it out, so some of you have probably already seen this, but... Where is it? Here it is. Literally, damn it, come on. Or was it this one? I don't know which freaking image it is. I think it's this one. This was the poll when I checked the results. And these are still the results, when I looked earlier. So, they haven't even changed since this. But literally a 1 vote difference between each of the games. Between first and second, and also from second to third, which is insane. So literally, this was a strong lineup of games here. So yeah, that's pretty insane. But Dragon Quest XI did emerge victorious by a single vote. And yeah, again, people probably want to see all 3 of them, and honestly, I'm not against that. I don't know if I'll get to all 3 of them this year, but I would like to definitely showcase all 3 of these games at some point. So again, it's really insane how close this was. But yeah, let's ELD, I don't get what's so hard to understand. Votes changed. They switched around. That's the way it is. I did also showcase. I did also post the poll on Twitter, the last few days that it was going on, just to get a couple more extra votes out there. So maybe some folks on Twitter kind of got the votes up in the other direction. So I don't know. It is what it is. I wanted to play all 3 of these games regardless. So I'll definitely get to all of them at some point. Doesn't really matter the order, as long as I'm playing all of them, all the games are going to get played, so... American Doctor, thank you for the Twitch Prime resub. Really appreciate it. And yes, I did see your subscription earlier, Cass. Thank you very much as well. Okay, so now that I've kind of gone over kind of the preview stuff, I am going to go ahead and get started. For those who want to know, as far as Dragon Quest games are concerned, the only Dragon Quest games I've played through, I've only played through Dragon Quest 1, so the very first game. And I played through almost all of 2. That's the only Dragon Quest experience I have outside of like Fortune Street, which obviously Fortune Street's not a Dragon Quest game, but you know, it's typical RPG fare. I'm sure it's something I can definitely get into. I've played a lot of RPGs, so I don't think it'll be that hard for me to grasp over time. There's actual horses and dogs in this one, too, which is pretty cool. That was pretty epic, not gonna lie. Pretty good stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. Create a new adventure line. Of course we're gonna go with Slim. What else would we go with? Thank God I didn't like keep those stars as my... which mode do you want to begin your adventure in? Don't worry, you can change the way the world looks whenever you... Oh, wow. So there's 3D mode and there's 2D mode. That's interesting. I gotta go with 3D. I might, like, since you can switch, we can maybe experiment and check out the 2D mode at some point, which is pretty good. Music might need to go down a little bit. Okay, sure thing. I can take care of that. Every game has, like, such different volume levels, but yeah, just keep me updated on that, Mega. Why not begin by adjusting the various system settings to your liking? You can change these. Okay, language, English. Camera control. That's also fine. Move behind you and auto run. Well, since I can adjust these whenever, I'll go with automatic. Because I kind of like when it kind of shifts behind you after a while. Brightness. Let's see. Okay, no, I don't need to make it that bright. I wanted to see how it would look on stream if I did that. What's the default? 50. That should be fun. Dude, look at Casper just going into town. That's not Casper. Dragon Quest Builders, the true Dragon Quest experience. No, it's not, Cass. You didn't see anything. Maybe if people focused more on telling me to take off that message instead of telling me how to play the game, we wouldn't see that as much.
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Oh yeah, I made a meme picture with that baby. I forgot I made a meme picture with that baby before. I'll have to post that in a little bit just to show you what I was talking about. Of course, it's always pieces able to start. Man, I am really digging the graphics for this though. This is on the Switch. This is definitely on the Switch. I don't think Three Houses looks bad necessarily, but there's a lot of cutscenes in that game that just look not very fluid at all. But man, this looks incredible.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. Who's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Everything the sun touches will be yours. Several years later. So I'm taking my sweatshirt off. I've had my sweatshirt on because it's been like really cold today for some reason.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
Guess I can turn autoplay.
Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Oh cool, they put that guy from Smash Bros in this game. They sure did. Let's see. Let's go this way. Okay, fine. Think you and Gemma are all grown up already. I can remember you two little ones hurrying around the place causing trouble like it was just yesterday. Oh, I scrolled past there pretty quickly.
Brilliant!
I wanted to talk to you, though. Your mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, okay. Remember, if you ever needed some advice or you're stuck with do, have a chat with the folks. Pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just fine with the map, you can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, use the... Which button is that? The R button? Oh, okay, yeah, the R stick. Yeah, it does look like the auto camera thing is working properly. You know, I'm not sure if I've ever seen the two of you apart, and I think you're all grown up already, and those wedding bells. Hey! Hey! I don't know her yet. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. Okay. Oh, party talk, okay.
again.
I already talked to you, though. I already heard that from you. The path ahead will be a little steep one, but fear not, my children. The spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. Core, just look at that view. It's beautiful, isn't it? Whenever you find somewhere with lovely scenery like this, you should take time to stop and bask in the wonder of nature. It always does me the power of good. Okay, this is just Breath of the Wild. This is just the world of Breath of the Wild out there. Oh dearie me, where can that boy have gone to this time? I just hope he hasn't decided to go up the tour on his own. No, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely. He'll be the death of me, that one. Did Pixel climb up the mountain? That sounds like something Pixel would do.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well,
then
not
don't.
to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
Slimes!
Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way.
Group of slimes draws near.
Watch out!
Oh sweet, the dog's helping me. The dog's stronger than I am! Oh, I can move, okay.
Fight and fight some more! Get him! Crumbs! Go on! You can do it! Go on! Crikey! Fight and fight some more!
Oh, not tactics. Oh, do I have to use tactics? Oh, okay, there we go.
Phew.
I was stuck in a menu, I guess.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me.
They're slimes! They're the weakest enemies.
And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Doesn't matter, slimes are like always the weakest enemy in like any game. Okay. What's this? Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Blessed are we, since days of yore, let it be forevermore. Aha! This is why you always gotta check things. Oh, sweet, a pot lid! I can probably equip that, too. Guess I don't have anything else. And people think I need help on how to play this game. I found the pot lid, I'm good. I want to fall in the... I want to go for a swim. Preemptive attacks. Get close enough to a monster and a small orange arrow will appear above them. Press A and you'll give them a weighty wallop with your weapon, lowering their HP before battle has even begun. Okay. Sounds good. What's this do, though? I want to go up here first. This looks more interesting. Oh, just a herb. We found a herb, guys. Oh goody, 1 damage. Okay, so I guess you can't really avoid, like, you can't run away from the attacks like I thought you would, but that's okay.
Phew.
Go on!
Crikey! Fight, and fight some them!
I didn't say burb, I said herb. I know it's herb, but like, herb. I leveled up. Oh, we got some MP. We got stronger. Okay. Oh, sweet. Frizz. You love it. You love a good frizz. I'll have to try that out in the next battle. Oh god, there's another type of enemy there. Oh shoot.
Go on! You can do it! Get him!
Paralyzed with fear.
Fight some more!
I keep getting stuck in that tactics menu, but whatever. Mr. Frizzle? I think he mean Miss Frizzle. Needlers. Well, they have a needle, that's for sure. They're kind of not using magic yet, I guess? Probably not. Maybe it's something we'll figure out later. Or we just use it immediately like that.
Fight and fight some more!
Go on! I might remember, like, the monster designs from Dragon Quest are all generally pretty solid. They have some pretty unique designs. Which that'll be fun to kind of see those in action.
Phew.
I'm breaking pots. This isn't Zelda. No, actually it is. It's Breath of the Wild, so yeah. It works. Let's see. Where are you going, doggo? A chunk of copper ore. Darn.
Crikey.
Hey there, I'm using Frizz again.
Don't give up. Go on.
I guess it's just automatically or something. Or maybe you use it first before. I don't know. We'll find out. Don't give up. Thanks, Ablestar.
Cool. Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think? Help! Help me! What? Cole?
Who? Oh, that kid.
Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Some monster on here.
Watch out! Get him!
No, protect the dog!
Go on! You can do it!
Miss?
Fight, fight, and fight! Go on!
Okay, I got one of them at least.
Go on! You can do it! Get him! Don't give up! Go on!
40 experience? Holy crap. That's a lot of experience. I'll take it.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before.
Gemma, not Jenna. It is funny to see the
Never
similarities,
mind that
though.
now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
I just did not expect her to say you saved my bacon. Oh, this is auto. Okay.
Not far to the top now.
Crikey, you saved my bacon.
Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Okay. Oh my god, it's raining. I know they said that. Just these vines to climb and you'll be nearly there. Just don't go losing your grips. Okay. I'm not gonna climb it yet. Because we gotta look around and see if there's anything we can interact with before we do that. This is an RPG after all. See? This is why you do that, because things like that can happen. This way at the top, watch your step. Aw, hell yeah, sidling! We're sidling, guys. We're sidling. Are we being George of the Jungle? You see an action icon appear, move a little closer and press A when it changes the little arrow in order to interact. Not much further now. Keep close to the cliffs and don't let your nerves get the better of you. Also, if it's raining, you probably shouldn't be doing this. It'd be very dangerous. Any more enemies? I mean, we don't have Doggo anymore, but I was doing all right without Doggo, technically.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that?
Burb!
Help me! Help!
Don't you dare. Don't you dare, bird. Oh, how convenient. Right where he was standing, or flying.
We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen.
I'm just that good, baby.
Look, the mark on your hand. Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later.
Oh, just a unnatural light on your hand, of
saved
course.
me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony.
At least it's not raining, though.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look!
It's from Bowser. Okay, now
It
this
just
is definitely
goes
Breath of
on
the
and
Wild.
on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Yes, that's the only way you can become a grown-up, if you climb a mountain and look at the view. Otherwise, you will always be a kid. Well, let's go down the mountain. Let's jump. See if we survive. Oh, come on, I want to climb down the mountain again. We did it! I'm sorry, Gemma. I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. Well, at least you're smart enough to admit that. Well, the main thing is everyone's alright. You can never be too careful with monsters around. We owe you Slim and Gemma and Sandy, too. Mike Cole told me everything. You told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma aren't hurt either. Oh, that's such a relief. We did it! We saved the day. Since we're awesome. It's all thanks to that pot lid, honestly. It was the pot lid that saved the day, really. That lightning was terrifying. Were you lot all right up there? I'm ever so sorry. The poor things had to go through such an awful ordeal. So you did it. You've been to the top of the tour. Well, you better let the mayor know. Oh, shoot. Everyone will be desperate to hear how you got up there. Don't keep them waiting. You, can't press, any buttons while conversation's going on. Otherwise, it scrolls, immediately. When the lightning struck the tour, I must confess that I feared for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over all of us. Yes, just random lightning storms is what we really need to give thanks to. Anything over here? Nope. Yay, you're back, you're back. Your mom said to tell you she's gone home to make your tea. That lightning was so scary. The sky flashed and there was this big bang. Boom. No, that wasn't the big bang. That was just lightning.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Oh, come on. Let me vocally explain it.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it. The spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Home time. What a great way to say go home. It's home time. Why is the mayor Uncle Pennybags? I have no idea. It just is. This was before he got his fortune playing Monopoly. Okay, coming of age. Awarded for staying on top of Cobblestone Tour and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. So we got an achievement, basically. I didn't know there were achievements in frickin' Nintendo games. Or games on Nintendo platforms. So the ceremony's all done. Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live in all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones. You'll soon find your way back. Oh, but you must be tired of forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up. Probably. Let me go through this way. I want to climb. I'm going to climb up here first. You definitely did miss a bird, Ringra. I was actually surprised that you weren't around when it happened. What if there's, like, not another bird in this game, like, ever? And Ringra just missed the only one in the game. I want to break more things. No! Okay. I probably don't have to worry about fall damage in this game, but... Shut up, phone. Where is my phone, by the way? Oh, it's over here. The door is locked tight. Well, you better open it up then. Can I go... Okay, I can't go that far. I killed the last bird in the... I did not kill it. Thunder killed it. I had no control over it. I was trying to save the girl. I can't take responsibility for that lightning. Oh, gosh. There's so much to explore and do, though. I'm afraid my horses don't have a lot of get up and go at the minute. They're too busy enjoying this delicious grass. Grass. You love a good grass. Can I break more things in here? No, probably not. Alright, Slim, where are you and Jim up to? You just got back from climbing the tour. Ah, so that's where you've been, is it? Well, nice that you got to go up there together, eh? What are you implying? It's not like we were up there having a makeout session or anything. We're doing adult things. Apparently. Nice work, Mr. Grown-Up. Now your old mum will be waiting for you, I reckon. Hurry home and tell her about your adventures. Okay, I guess it's not that way. Notice to parents, the tour isn't safe for children. Please make sure they know not to play there. Yeah, Cole. See, Cole, it said it on that sign right there, and you didn't even pay attention to that. Okay. Okay, I can enter this house, but not the other one. That's weird. Yes, break the barrels. Break all the pumpkins, too. Break everything. Alright, a bird told me you and your mate Gemma went to the top of the tour and back. You ain't a little boy no more, Slim. You're a man. So here's some advice from one bloke to another. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. No one knows how long they've got, so make the most of it. Okay, since I could enter that, can I just not enter this house? That's not. That's weird. Oh, there, young Slim. Do you know what's good? Prayer, that's what. You should go down to the church every chance you get. Every time I pray, I feel all my troubles slipping away. It'll make a new man of you, take my word for it. People of Cobblestone, we must give thanks for our blessings every day. Come and say a prayer of gratitude at the church. Okay. Guess we'll do that. Oh, hey, it's that guy from Dragon Quest Builders. Awesome. So all thanks to the spirit of the land, you know, you coming back from the tour and safe and sound, the village being so peaceful for so long. I think this would be a perfect time for you to offer a prayer. Thanks, don't you? Greetings, my child. It's good to see the younger members of my flock taking the time to pray. Now shall we begin? How may our church assist you? Confession. I confess. I gotta save. Oh, God. Go inside the back room and no, I guess not. Okay. I feel pretty good about that prayer. I think it was a pretty good prayer. Thanks for clobbering those stupid monsters. When I grow up, I'm gonna be big and tough, just like you. I doubt it. You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore. You're grown-ups. Welcome to the club. Ooh, I love being part of a club. Time to break all your stuff. Because your kid can't behave. You're my hero, Slim. You saved my little boy. I'm so glad you and Gemma got back safely. What are you cooking? Looks like it's like sausage or something. Yo, Sandy! Where are you going? Chickens! Shiny thing on the house! Can I jump over there? Can I run and jump and get it? Oh, no. I mean, I probably could. Like, auto run? Okay, so if you press down the left stick, you do an auto run, which is interesting. Probably won't use that much. I just need to run for a while, I guess it's kind of helpful. Monsters appearing in our sacred tour of all places. They say that there are more of the blighters running around outside the village than ever before. I don't like this one a little bit. I remember climbing the tour all those years ago. Back then I was young, single, and free. Great days, great... Don't say that in front of your wife! That's mean. Oh, this is... That's how you get up there. Okay. I want that shiny thing on the house. Because it looks shiny and I want it. That's honestly the reason you want to get shiny things. A piece of pink pine. It's yellow. The color of this house's roof is clearly yellow. If only you had a bird. Well, those days are over, Mega, so whatever. If you want to get somewhere in a hurry, then what you need is a horse. They're faster than people by a long old shot. You're not already being a better rider than most, eh? Nice, manly pursuit riding, very grown up. I suppose it is. Book? There's a book called Tour de Horse, Equestrian for Young and Old. Slim takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. For the longest time, I simply could not understand what all the fuss was about horses. To me, they always seemed such as skittish and dangerous animals. But all that's changed when I was finally convinced to ride one. Such grace, such speed. I was speechless. What a fool I'd been for all those years, refusing to even entertain the idea of riding one. And the way my faithful steed rushes to my aid the moment I ring the bell, no matter where I am in Adrea, it moves me near enough to tears every time. Such loyalty, such nobility. Long live the horse! I dare not imagine life without one now that those heavenly hoofbeats have clip-clopped their way into my heart. That's adorable. Okay. Okay, I know that we're kind of just like wandering around, not progressing, but again, it's an RPG. You're supposed to do stuff like this. If you say you're not, you're wrong. A piece of pink pine, 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 a piece of pink pine. Wasn't that hard. I think I did a pretty good job anyway. A flurry feather. Slim acquires 50 gold coins. You found the hook shot! Damn randomizer. Probably should have been like checking more thoroughly around some of these parts, because there could always be like more hidden things that I'm just not finding. Physics!
Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tour, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here. This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the Tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village.
I'm actually an alien. No.
It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Yeah, I agree. Crikey, indeed.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
The reincarnation of the Luminary. Slim tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about the coming trip. Eventually. Oh, sweet. Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. So is it nighttime then? Oh yeah, it is. Hell yeah, nighttime, baby! I want to go over here, because when I was walking by here initially, I thought this was my house. Because I saw like a lady waiting for me outside, but it wasn't, so... We still need to take a look at what's over here. And there seems to be something on the roof here anyway. Hey, more herbs. And that's the way out of here, so we don't want to go that way. Is that the sparkly thing I was seeing earlier? I thought I saw there was one in a tree, but I could be misunderstanding. Ooh, can I get on the church? Can we climb the church? Whee! Okay, no. You can't run and jump, so I'm guessing this is not really like a platformer or anything. Well, yeah, it's probably locked tight because they're sleeping right now. Message from the mayor: precious monsters are at large outside the village. If you must go out in the wild, make sure you're prepared. Out for a little evening stroll, are we? Well, make sure you don't stray outside the village. There'll be monsters. But I want to fight monsters. That sounds like a good use of my time right now. Let's see if there's any other things I can do. Can I go over? Is there a secret behind the waterfall? There should be a secret behind the waterfall. Can we clip into the waterfall? Let's not do that. Yo, Gemma, where you at? Pumpkins. I just love breaking all these pumpkins for some reason. It's fun. Oh, yeah, this is the house we climbed earlier. Don't you love games where you just don't take fall damage? It's great. Oh, here you are. No, give me a minute. Looking around. I already went up there. Okay, maybe I won't look around. Boo!
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it.
I'm the reincarnation of one.
That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
You're not coming with me? Exhausted after his long day, Slim finally falls to a restless slumber. Then morning comes. So not restless, just until morning. Oh no, I guess restless means not... okay, never mind. I misread that.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
Check the wallet. $5 million! What if? Ooh. Yeah, I should be checking these houses more. Anything else? Oh yeah, there's stuff up here. Jump out the window! I feel like you should be able to do that, though. I mean, it's... I look like I am the size of the window. Okay. So, where are we off to? Heard all about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to make, and just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course, down the slope across the river. Once you've stocked up, head up to the village entrance to the north. We'll all be waiting to see you off. Thanks, old man. I really appreciate it. Can I see what's under here? Can I have the... What is that on top? Oh, a purse. Okay. For a minute I thought it was like a knife. It's like, why is there just a knife up here? Dearie, dearie me, what am I going to do? Oh, if it isn't young Slim, you came along just the right time. I've got a favor to ask, you see. The other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he's got this furry feather that he loves, and well, fool that I am, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go and get it myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if you'd mind clambering up there and getting it back for me. You'd be doing me a huge favor, I'm telling you. Okay. So we get a sleeping hibiscus. I need you to help me out. You've always paid attention to what the priest said in church. You know that stuff always be being kind to others. You're a fine fellow with no mistake. Now there's no time to lose. My son's desperate to get his beloved feather back. Hurry over to your shed. I'm sure you've climbed under your fair share of roofs, but find something to climb over. Yeah, whatever. I got it. Thanks, I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. And before I forget, here's a little something in return. A sleeping hibiscus. And that's not all. I've got a tip for you I hope you'll find useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, look out for a purple speech bubble above their head. Listen to what they have to say, and if you see if you can do anything to help, it always pays to be kind to others. But don't feel just because someone shared their woes with you that you have to help them right away. You can always come back when you want a little change of pace or you're not sure what to do next. Anyway, thanks again, Slim. I really owe you one. Now just remember, whatever is waiting for you up ahead, be kind to others, and you'll do just fine. Yay! Stamp. Where'd you get that stamp? Okay. Gotta go across the river. I think this is the item shop right here. We just couldn't interact with it yet because of reasons. So you're leaving good old Cobblestone, are you? Well, make sure you've got all the essentials before you set off. So what do we got? We got cypress stick. Okay, I need to get some defensive items, I think. So let's get a bandana. I have a cobblestone greatsword. I need to see what that does. Like, Maybe I should buy this. I won't use it. But I'll just get it. I should probably buy some healing items too, but let me... Now the thing is, I lose defense and a block chance when I wear that. So maybe I'll keep just the normal sword. Yeah, I'll just keep the normal sword on. We have a parry chance with the cobblestone greatsword, though. We can experiment over time. Maybe I'll switch to that later. Okay, let me buy some other items. So this will... That's for poison. I have some of these things already. Let me just get a few. Too. So I know I have no more money anymore, but like, it's all good. Oh, okay. Oh, items. Okay, that's right. A nifty nut that permanently increases agility by a little. So that may not be bad to use. Let's go ahead and use that. Just to get a little extra boost with me, my character. Oh, nice. Thanks, Necra. I hope to enjoy it as well. It's been fun so far, but we're still kind of going through like beginning game tutorial stuff, so there's obviously not been a lot going on yet. I can't believe you're leaving us so soon. Well, make sure you stock up on items and weapons for the journey. And remember, there's no point just carrying equipment around with you. Make sure you equip it. Don't worry, I did. So this is it. My little soldier's really leaving. You might not be back for a while. Hope you've said all your goodbyes. So I don't see Gemma over there. Let me see if I... So I gotta say bye to Gemma. She's like... She's Gemma. that's the reason, apparently. Is this... Because it was the mayor's house, right? Like, yo, Sandy, what's up? What's the matter, girl? Is someone there? I'm sorry, I don't want to speak to anyone right now. Could you come back in a bit? No! I want to talk to you! I'm leaving! I see you in there! I see you in there. Okay.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating in I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness.
Yeah, Link, the hero of time.
You're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Are you trying to ride my coattails?
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
Yay, we got a map.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Wait!
There she is.
Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
Yay, we got a charm.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Yay, she got to say her goodbye after all. Autosave? Need a horse? Nay, bother. Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair, though. A ring on one of the many summoning bells dotted around Erdrea will soon bring your faithful friend galloping back to your side. We got a horse! Hell yeah. Ah, Slim, there you are. The mayor asked me to teach you a thing or two about horses, and maps too, for that matter. Now, you see this bell here? Well, if you give it a ring, you find Steve will gallop out of nowhere, just like that. Good to remember if your feet are getting sore. And what if you lost as well, as tired? Easy, just press Y to take a look at your map. What's more, pressing A once you've got your map open will allow you to access all sorts of useful information. I'm sure this is written in the list of traveler's tips in your pack there, but you can go over these things too often. Okay, so let's bring it up. So the Mangle Grove and the Emerald Coast. Emerald Coast just sounds like a Sonic level. Isn't that like the first level in the Sonic Adventure 1? Yo, Absolute Zero, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's just the first level of Sonic Adventure 1. Also, I feel like this is, yeah, we're gonna definitely use Gemma's Charm. You're wearing it. Monsters! Okay, I can't do the surprise attack whenever I'm on horse, it looks like, which is a little shame. Hey look, it's that character from Mario Sports Mix. Oh, Mega. Oh, Mega Freak 400. Funny guy, that Mega Freak 400. Yeah, this is the full version of the game. This is the full, definitive version of the game. So if I dismount... There we go. So if I'm on foot now... Oh, that's an enemy too. A Stark Raven. I know that sound from Fortune Street. That's so Stark Raven. Don't ever make that joke again, okay. Let's see. Roasted Raven. Oh god. Is everyone ready for Mother's Day? I'm pretty ready for Mother's Day. I think I probably will not do the multi-world tomorrow, because I feel like I've not been getting a lot of full sleep these last couple of nights, so I might just cancel it tomorrow. This way I can also kind of stay up a little later and play this, because this is the first session. Hey Slime, ever thought about getting a slime for a pet? Would you name it Slimy? I don't know. Slimy just sounds too predictable for a name. I want something a little more unique. Okay, do they... Okay, enemies do respawn over time, so... There's not really a reason to keep fighting them over and over again until, like, the area is clear or anything. Oh, that's rough. I hope your mom's doing well though, Mega, with all the stuff going on with all I can't imagine it's easy for anyone in that field to go through all the stuff that's been going on right now. Okay, well, at least... Because I'm trying to see if there's, like, any stuff, like, in the overworld, like, any items and stuff. Doesn't seem like there are, so... You can at least kind of explore a little bit. Gotcha. Yeah, well, as long as people aren't being dumb, that's kind of a... That's a very low bar, Mega. I hate saying... I keep hearing just a lot of really just dumb things, like, from, like, news sites and just on TV. It's pretty dumb. I wouldn't go through if I were you. The monsters up that way will make mincemeat of you. If Heliodor's you're trying to get to, you need to head north anyway. Okay, well, I'm not going there, I guess. But I want to go to Emerald Coast and see Sonic. Oh, that raven's actually flying around. Gotcha. After Mother's Day will be your birthday? Well, happy early birthday, Ringer. Happy birthday. Get it? Because you like birds. Healer B does a little dance. And he gets fried as a result. He shouldn't have danced. Ah, setting off in your big adventure, are you, Slim? You'll be wanting to go north if you're heading for Heliodor. Mind how you go now. To quote the Stark Raven, Stark nevermore. Yeah, really. I guess one thing I could do... Because from what I'm kind of gathering from, like, the tactics menu... is this kind of shows, like, different fighting styles to do. Enemy guessing by fight myself. Let's try this. What are all these villagers doing out here? They're hanging out, having a time. I don't judge. Wait, I talked to you already, right? Go. You guys have low faith in my ability to handle monsters. I don't like it. Also, hey Dark Lord, sorry you're late. Had to catch up on your Mario Party 3 videos. Well, I hope the videos went well for you. I'm actually kind of excited about tomorrow's video for one reason. I'm not going to say what that reason is, but I think I created a pretty good meme. I'll just say that much. I think it'll be pretty good. Yeah, I guess you can't attack. You can't preemptive attack when you're on horseback, which is a little unfortunate, but oh well, not a big deal, I guess. Wait. There was a bird right here! Oh god, whatever. I'm over it. Man, this place looks beautiful though. I really am just kind of digging the atmosphere of this game. It looks really nice. And again, it's on Switch. It shows that the Switch can handle games of this caliber. Caliber. I also want to pay attention to my MP because I'm at 0 MP, but I'm like wondering if like it has an MP like regeneration type of thing. Is that an enemy? You were right, Slim. Giant Peach is pretty scary. Yeah, I agree. Giant Peach is like the scariest thing you'll ever see in a video game. Dude, look at those guys! I want to see what these guys look like in battle. Booyah. Whoa, what is that thing? The Cruel Cumber? It's called the Cruel Cumber. James and the Giant Princess Peach. These guys do... I mean, they're not doing a lot of damage or anything, but still... 2 consistent HP's worth of damage does add up after a while. Oh god. That's a lot of enemies. I think I can pretty much one-shot all of these guys, though, which is not too bad. Plus they keep missing me, so like, whatever. What the hell? The power of Pep? If a character is attacked a lot or undergoes certain other trials and tribulations, they'll eventually enter an innervated state known as being pepped up, which will boost their martial might for a while. But nothing lasts forever. After several turns have passed, they'll lose their glow and go back to being their normal selves. However, any characters who are pepped up when a battle ends will still be so when the next one begins. Ooh. That's kind of cool. So we just like went Super Saiyan there or something? I don't know. Whoa! Yay, we got our herb. So there's just like 4 of these guys walking around this forest. It makes me wonder if there's like something hidden here. We got a critical hit too. Man, these guys are just dropping all kinds of items. Casanova. skill points. Casanova, thank you very much for the 5 Tier 1 gift subs to Prandine, Seal22, AbleStar3, Scottman895, and Pond the Greats. Really appreciate. Thank you so much for the support. So skill points. Every time a party member levels up, they will earn some skill points. As the name suggests, these can be used to acquire new spells and abilities. To use them, open up the character builder from the miscellaneous menu. Use your skill points right away. Yeah, let's see what we got. Character Builder. Character Builder is where you can use skill points to teach your party members new spells and abilities and also improve their attributes. When you unlock a particular panel, the ones surrounding it will become available, expanding your options further. Think carefully about what to unlock when, and when work your way towards the ultimate abilities. Okay, so let's see. So we can do swords, great swords, sword mastery, and luminary. So let's see. Swords. Skills and stat boosts that will increase offensive abilities when wielding one-handed swords and also pave the pathway to the sword mastery skill set. Skills and boosts for when wielding weighty two-handed swords. Some cleave through critters while others can deflect incoming attacks. Skills and attack power and also provide skilled swordsmen with some truly tremendous. Skills and stat boosts available only to Yggdrasil's chosen. Improvements to a wide range of abilities is available as well as some truly incredible. I guess I'll go towards there. I kind of want to go towards sword mastery. Hard to say. Yeah, we'll just go with swords for right now. Okay, flame slash. Slash an enemy with a scorching sword. Sure, we'll get that. Flame slash. We still can't see this one. I guess I have to learn 4 adjacent skills before I learn that. Okay. That's fair. Yay, more herbs. The music just coming back on like that, though. Pretty cool. Also, let me check something. Okay, so whenever I level up, I get I get a restore and everything, which is kind of nice. I do like that. Also, thank you for the host cast. Really appreciate that as well. See if there's like more stuff in the overworld. So far it hasn't really. Oh, there we go. I see a shiny. I want it. It's a herb. They're always herbs. What the hell? What is this thing? The Bunnicorn? It's a bunny unicorn? Oh god, it hurts though. Or is it, would it be Bunicorn? I don't know. I guess we're getting a lot of herbs. And yes, I'm gonna keep calling them herbs, I don't care. I think I'm gonna go on foot. I'll only use the horse if I'm like needing to go fast or anything. So I feel like when I'm walking around, it'll be easier for me to notice things. Man, look at all these bunny unicorns in the backyard here. Little Foo 68 could see those, she would be like, I don't know, but she'd like them because she loves bunnies. Oh ho! Hold on a second.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith! That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need.
That seems careless.
You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Okay. Let's see. So yeah, campsite icons will be campsites. Yeah, that's the best way I can say it. Let's see. Anything in here worth getting or looking at? Aha. A small scale? Like a dragon scale or something? I don't know. It's Dragon Quest, so it could be. But yeah, like, them just... Oh, you'll be fine. There's a statue here. Enemies can't attack you. That just seems very careless. You should never assume that. I'll do a little bit of fighting before. Seriously, these enemies look so silly, and I love it. There's ghosties here. Ghosties. I want to see the ghosties. Okay. Sweet well, can I jump in? Oh, I can. Holy crap, I can go in the well! Oh my gosh, okay. A strong medicine. Suppose that's better than a weak medicine. Oh, hey, Lachlan. Well, 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 he wit in the well. Well, you can. Great, now everyone's making well puns. 80 gold coins. I jump in the wheelbarrow. So I have two ways I can go. I can check out that side area, which also goes to the Emerald Coast. My inner Sonic fan just really wants me to go there. Wait, did they attack me first? That's kind of weird. Shiny thing! I love these cruel Cumber enemies so much for some reason. They just look so silly. A word for making 30? Have I already done 30 preemptive attacks? Holy crap. At least, like, the fights are really quick in this game. 'Cause that's the thing with, like, RPGs. Sometimes, like, with all the loading screens and everything, it can take a while. Honestly, the performance in this game is just incredible. Like, it looks amazing. It moves really smoothly. It's like, I'm honestly really impressed. Thank God. It looks like that bunny was about to go Super Saiyan or something. Want to see what those things are. Okay, well, let me go to the campsite, save, and heal, and all that good stuff. Ask statue for help. Break camp. I don't know. What time is it now? I guess dawn. Hey, that's the sound that it makes whenever like shops close in Fortune Street. No. Ring. Oh, hi, horse. I don't think those ghosties do. What? Oh. Okay. They disappeared? Copper ore. Flintstone. Copper ore. We found the Flintstones, guys. Guys, I want to go to Emerald Coast and see Sonic. Flame, I'll have you know, the Flintstones is not an anime. I know you don't actually think it's anime, but like, just the notion of classifying the Flintstones as anime. I'm seeing more of those like ghosties just like on the ground. Dude, where are you going? Stop vanishing on me. Come on! Silver Star, thanks for the host. Doing alright, Flame. Hope you same as goes for you. Look at those bunnies. They're going down. Oh no! The bunny's becoming all again. Oh hell yeah. Rage mode. Rage. I'll be taking these. A Chimera Wing? Holy crap. I think I'd find one of those here. Hey! I've been sent from Hildor Castle to make sure no one passes this way. The monsters up on Emerald Coast are a nasty piece of work. I'm not let anyone near them. Well, damn it. I went all the way here for nothing. I'm not surprised, but still. It's a little disappointing. gonna ignore the because the crows are just running away from, or the ravens are just running away from me now. Yeah, I know, right? Right, Lachlan? That's exactly what I was saying earlier. It's like we're just playing Zelda right now, really. Let's see. So there's a couple of... I guess I'll keep going on this path here. I'm still in rage mode. Level up! 2 skill points. I did want to use them. Let's see. Oh, but I need more. Attack power when wielding +3. Oh, so it just increases. I'll just get more attack power, I guess. Oh, but I can't. Oh, okay. So you can't even put them in. You have to actually build them up, and you can only get something once you... That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, I can run! Okay, that makes things a little better. Do you miss Fortune Streets? I mean, I still have the game. I can play it whenever I want. It's like it's always been available to me. It's not really a game you want to play all too often. Because sometimes some games can be kind of big dedications to thinking. Or sometimes you don't really want to think while playing a game. I still remember when, like, when I did my, like, favorite game of each year of the decade. And I put Fortune Street on one of the years. And then, like, a lot of people tweeted at me saying, wow, the audacity of this guy putting Fortune Street on a game on a year that had Skyward Sword and then, like, a bunch of other, like, really, like, I think Uncharted there was an Uncharted game that year. And I'm like, hey, it's my list. It's the game I played the most that year. What more do you want? Oh god, oh Platypunk! Speaking of Fortune Street. He's dead, but... There's a Fortune Street for PS4 with Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, but it's only available in Japan. Yes, I am very much aware of that. And I think that's ridiculous, because America needs more Fortune Street. Platypunk was like always an annoying character to face off against in Fortune Street too. I always had trouble with him for some reason. He's not even like a high-ranked computer player, he just can be kind of annoying. Let's see. Ooh, a poison herb. Oh boy, another... Oh man, we have like some... We have some new enemies here. Hammerhood. Hopefully this guy doesn't like kill me. Oh no, he's dead. Didn't give me too much experience. Awarded for claiming victory at least 50 back. The fighting in this game is just so fast. Also a fright bulb. Silly slimes. Hammer hoods are so common in builders. Interesting. Yeah, I know that you've played a lot of builders, Mega. I remember getting my friends list and seeing like Mega Freak is playing Dragon Quest. He's like, "Oh, is he playing like 11?" And then I get to look at it and it's like, "No, Dragon Quest Builders." It was on your back. That's fair. I'm not judging you. Like, playing games on your backlog is a good thing to do. It's something that I try to do myself, although not as regularly as I should. Although I think I have been doing pretty good as of late, because I've been playing a lot of games. I played it. Like, I've mentioned this on Twitter, so it's not really much of a spoiler, but, I played, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, because I do eventually want to do the Let's Play of that soon, just to get it out and over with. So I played through that, and got through that game. My god, it's hard. Mario Kart, it is not. So like I did that, I finally got around to playing, I started playing the Spyro Reignited trilogy, and I've been having a blast with it so far. It's been a lot of fun playing through the game. I'm still in the first game, but, getting to the end of it, and then maybe I'll start 2 afterwards. I can't help but feel like I'm maybe fighting too much, but the fights are so quick, and they're fun. I've heard a lot of good things about Spyro 2. I'm looking forward to playing it, and especially since, you know, I've been enjoying the first game as it is, and, you know, first game's always kind of rough around the edges, so I'm looking forward to see, like, if they make any improvements with the formula and everything. You found a piece of pink pine! Here the Reignited trilogy is kind of the opposite. I mean, that's the thing, like, I feel like that's just the way it is for all, like, games. Like, even Crash was the same way, where they had to focus more on one because it was the least polished of the 3 games, and it's probably the same way with Spyro as well. Doesn't mean the other games are bad, despite what, like, a lot of, like, try-hard elitists would say, but, like, it's again, like, you're remastering the first game, so you obviously want to implement some of the changes and features that you have in the other games. You've actually never played a Spyro game. Would you recommend it? At this point, I would say I would. Like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think they're very accessible platforming games. Like, they all feel, like, pretty chill. It's nothing like too intense. Again, it's been a lot of fun so far for me. Okay, I'm gonna start avoiding platypunks because they're doing a lot of damage. I should probably go back to the camp though and heal, because I don't know how close I am to a level up. I'm also like really far away from the camp too. If I have to like go across the river. That's fine. I still have to explore the river area. The one thing I will say, like when I first started playing Spyro 1, I got a little concerned because, in comparison with like other like 3D platformers, like Spyro is like, you know, a lot faster, almost feels like a bit slipperier at times. But after playing a bit of the game, like you'll get used to it. Like I was surprised, like I was getting a little worried at first when I started playing, but then like an hour had passed and I was already kind of just getting the motion of everything, so. It was really nice, I'll just say that. Oh god, I need to be careful. Okay, well let's go back to the campsite then, because I don't want to die. Is that another new enemy we haven't seen? Oh god, they're frogs. We'll fight all the frog boys a little bit. Let's just focus on getting back to camp first. Maybe I'll get on my horse too, because not gonna lie, being on the horse would make this a little faster. But again, I feel like when I'm on the horse, I'm more prone to missing stuff because I'm going too fast. And I also get the preemptive attack thing too. Okay. Let's see. So I have a lot of money now, which is great. Oh, nice job. Good job, Exiled. So, let's do noon, I guess. But yeah, the great thing about it is, like, I feel like you're also getting, like, 3 games for a pretty decent price. That's the thing I love about the Insane trilogy, is because, you know, they're like full-length PlayStation games. There's 3 of them, and they're not even like full price, like full retail price. It's a very affordable collection, and I feel like it's just going to be the same for Spyro as well. Let's start exploring the river area. Yeah, I went down the well, that's right. So we had all those well puns. Yeah, they're only $40, which, you know, is still a bit, but like I feel like it's a much more fair price than like the full 60 that you get for something like Link's Awakening, which again, I do enjoy the Link's Awakening remake. I just don't think it should have been 60. But I think we've talked about that a lot and enough on this channel, so we don't need to go into that discussion again. That's just personally what I feel, though. I thought there may be something on top of these rocks, but I guess not. I mean, I am definitely of that mindset too, Mega. I would much rather see new games and new content as opposed to remakes. I don't think there's anything wrong with remakes, but I think just right now, on the Switch, we've just seen so many of them. We don't really need any more of them. Okay, the toadies are... yeah, they're pretty weak. Let's get another one. In my opinion, I still think the worst remake or remaster... I think the worst remaster that exists is that Last of Us remaster that they did. Which was just like, oh hey, this was from the last generation. Let's just remaster it. It's just like... the other game's probably fine. Why couldn't I preempt of him? Frog, yeah, frog. Frogs aren't birds, Ringra. Now you do it for a bunch of different animals. We got a little bit of a party over here. I hope next year they remake Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Just that one. They don't even remake the Pikachu, just the Eevee. Cotton Top. Cotton Top Cove from Donkey Kong Country 3? That was the name of that world, right? I mean, I personally like Eevee better than Pikachu. Not that there's anything wrong with Pikachu. Eevee can turn into so many other things. I normally watch older games, though, thanks to Let's Play of... oh, wait. Can't really relate because I'm younger than most people, and a lot of the remakes that do come out from the 90s, earlier the 2000s, are my first time playing those games. I mean, I think that's fair. Like, I think in general, like, when it comes to remakes, you know, if they're the first time experiencing certain games for people, that's perfectly fine and legitimate. But, like, with a case like Link's Awakening, I know I keep going on to this topic after I said let's not discuss this anymore. But I can't help it. I just want to get my point across there because the discussion is kind of relevant and continuing. But my main issue with Link's Awakening, my biggest issue in terms of like the price point for it, is you can get the original on 3DS eShop for like a few bucks. And I feel like you're not missing much if you just get that version. I think the game is still fully playable. Some of the quirks are a little annoying, like the item equipping system of the original game, but like, it's still playable. It's a very playable experience. But like, again, it's like, pay a few bucks and experience the game with its nuances, or pay $60 for the remake. It just seems like you get the original for a much better deal. And then that way, if you enjoy it, maybe you can spring some money together and get the remake if you like really enjoyed it. That's just my thing. Okay, the frogs are actually kind of powerful, I guess. So I should be a little careful when fighting them. Oh yeah, I love the Nintendo Online stuff. The problem with Nintendo Online, though, is they need to do more with it. Like, I don't like how it's, like, new games every month and, like, only, like, 2 to 4 of them. They could just be doing so much more with it. Playing the game's multiplayer, and like, even if it's like single player games, being able to like switch control to other people is the greatest part of the Nintendo game's online feature. Like, that's the greatest part of it. Because I keep talking about this, but like, okay, hold on, let me pick this first. Yay, more power. But, like, me and Bowser Girl have been playing, like, you know, SNES games, online multiplayer. And we've played a couple of multiplayer games before. We've played a couple of co-op games before. And, like, we even played through, like, vanilla Link to the Past. And, like, we just, like, took turns, like, beating dungeons. And that was honestly, like, a really... Just being able to do something like that online is incredible. Like, it's such an improvement over the Virtual Console. The only problem is Virtual Console just has the library. It has the library to back it up. But, like, if they have, like, the library for Nintendo Switch Online, it's gonna be freaking amazing. Just all these different games you can play. Getting that guy down immediately, because he does do quite a bit of damage. No, that's just the hammer. That hammer hood again. Cotton Top Cove. I'm gonna admit, I've kind of been hoping for like more items and stuff in these areas, but it is what it is. You accidentally docked a Joy-Con upside down. Oh no. Ugh. Yeah, be careful of that. Like, You can definitely get it loose. Just try to be a little careful. I think during one of the first few days of my Switch, I kind of put something in the wrong way and had to kind of get it unstuck. Okay, glad you got it free, though. That's good. Okay, I think I've explored... I'm gonna save my horse, because he's just being accosted by a platypunk here. Oh yeah, phenomenal. I think I did the same thing. Like, I think I got my Switch. The next day I set it up, and then the first thing I did was put it in incorrectly, and I'm like, this doesn't look right. And I tried to take it out, and I was like, oh no, I can't get it loose. You kind of have to use more force than you think you'd have to, but as long as you don't get a hammer and try to get it loose that way or something, you should be fine. Have you come far? Well, you're safe now. Heliodor awaits. Once you're in the city, you can find a nice inn and rest up. Lucky old you. I'm not old. You're old. Got him. Look at all these weapons. They have catapults. Or, wait, no, these aren't catapults. What are these called? Trebuchets? This is a arbalest or something. Ballistae. Something like that. Welcome to Heliodor. Thank you. This is the largest city in all of Erdrea, you know. You should head downtown for a look at the livelier side of life here, if you get the chance. But I want to go to Emerald Coast and see Sonic. That's what I want to do. Oh, I definitely want to have Donkey Kong Country online. That's the one game Bowser Girl really wants to play with me online. And I kind of want to play with her too, so... We really want Donkey Kong Country. Just to have that co-op experience. If I stand up here, I can see folks walking down below. Sometimes if they see me and smile, and we have a little bit of a moment. That's adorable. Here, I want to have a moment too. Give me moment. So very busy. Okay, I guess I can't talk to you. That's good that, not every NPC has something to say, that they kind of shorthand you a little bit. Welcome to Heliodor, greatest city in all of Erdrea. Please make yourself at home. Oh, and if you're wondering about that white speech bubble above my friend's head, well, that shit means he's got nothing else to say right now. People get like that sometimes, you know. Yeah, I gotcha. Sometimes I wish I had, a white speech bubble above my head, letting people know that I don't got much to say. So I get that feeling. A new city means exciting new equipment to buy, so if it's your first time in town, be sure to pay a visit your friendly neighborhood armorer right by the fountain. Okay, that's good to know. I haven't seen you around here before. You're here to see the king, you say? Well, you won't find him around here. You better head to the castle, go straight up this road, climb the steps, keep going, and Bob's your uncle. Who's Bob? Just remember that they shut the gates as soon as the sun goes down. The king needs to sleep, you know. You're best off heading there bright and early if you want an audience. Okay. Maybe just one drink won't hurt. That's what they all say. Okay, so the inn is to the left. I need to be on the lookout for purple icons because that's the side quests. I definitely want to do side quests as I'm going through out here. It's part of the legitimate RPG experience. You gotta do side quests. I don't care if that makes the game take like 15 billion years. Side quests are necessary. Okay, it's the outside. Poor, it's enough to break your heart. Wow, wow, Amelia's stuck on the roof. She won't come down. Wow. Someone help me. Amelia's stuck on the roof. You have to help. Kitty litter? Amelia's in a pickle. Amelia from Sacred Stones? Okay, I can't get up that way. I'm gonna have to Donkey Kong my way up this. How do I get up there? How do I get on the roof? Yeah. I'm trying to see here. Oh wait, or is she on a different roof? I don't know. There's another purple icon over here. There's a different quest though. Let's play in the fountain. Maybe if maybe I have to actually go up here. Maybe this will be a better indication of what I can do. Oh, no, I was already up here. Damn it. I can't... Oh, I can stand on here. Need to do some hardcore parkour right here. I don't even see what I'm looking for. Once again, it's like a different roof. Guys, I hear they're remaking Pong. They're calling it Pong Remastered. What the... Oh! Okay. It's night now, apparently. Oops. Okay, that's the inn. Bank. No. I'm keeping my money, damn it. I'll probably use it at some point. I'm sorry, kid. I want to help you find your cat, but like... a gate to the east. They'll take you to the rough part of town. It's manned by guards, so keep the riffraff out. I feel like that's not how you're supposed to get to the roof. Oh, God. I don't even see her. Like, how can you be sure she's stuck on the roof when I can't even see her? Maybe she's like inside this wagon. I've been saving my pennies and now it's time to spend them. You can't afford to be stingy, you know. It's important to get yourself the best kit. That's fair. Wait a minute. There's a book called A Spotter's Guide to Monsters. Intrepid adventure. This book should impress you. One thing before you set on your quest to see the world, let it be this. The monsters that roam the land at night are far more fearsome than those that appear during the day. Heed these words well, adventurer, and go abroad in the evening only if you're prepared to meet the dangers that await you. Okay, so that's good to know, actually. That's very good to know. There's a fine inn, maybe the finest in Heliodor. I mean, who knows? Yes, I know. They got great stuff inside their pots. Flaxen thread. Ooh, a bandana. I think I already have one. I think that's the same equipment I got earlier, if I'm not mistaken. I already talked to you. So I talked to her 2 more times as a result. Let's see. Yo, sweet bag down there. Dude, can I have some booze? No? Tried. This must be the greatest bar in the whole wide world. It's a shame all these grown-ups keep telling me to clear off. Oh, kids. God, there's so much to look at here. I already talked to you. Baby, you're the one. It's too... No! Don't use the word banger! I freaking hate when people use that word. Just because I feel like it's too generic of a definition. Heliodor is a big place. If you're first time here, you can expect to get lost. But if you're not sure where you are, you can always press Y and check the map. Okay, I went over this in a future Shovel Knight part, but I'll go over it in a second. Okay, my problem with the word banger is people just use it in a way to say that, oh, this song's good, it's a banger. But I feel like that's too generic of a... Like, not every good song can be a banger, but people just say, oh, it's good, therefore it's this. The way I see it, a banger is a song that makes you, like, kind of bop your head while it's playing. Like, head banging. But no, people just say, oh, this is a good song, therefore it's a banger. And it's just like, that's not the way it works. You can't give a definition of something and just have it encompass everything. No, you can't say dab. Dab's not a thing. I know I'm probably just showing my age with all this hatred over meme stuff, but like... This stream is a banger. Hey, Lana. It's fine. I'm just showing my age with how much I hate meme culture, that's all. Yeah, that's the way I see it, Mega, but people just say, no, it just means it's a good song, but I feel like that shouldn't be the case. I don't know. I keep going out the wrong way. Okay, I want to read this book, I think. Brief History of Heliodor. Situated atop the rocky cliffs, Heliodor was never blessed with fertile soil or bounteous rains. Farmers could never reap a plentiful harvest from its earth, which all agreed was barren. But one day, in search of land to call their own, two brothers came to those unwelcoming wilds and began a daring attempt to reclaim them from nature. Many sneered at their seemingly folly, but the brothers paid them no heed and toiled on. A grand irrigation system soon saw the soil brought to life, and their first yield of crops exceeded all expectations. Their deeds united the farming families around them, and a new united realm soon sprung up from the transformed land, with the two brothers as its kings. Thus was born the nation of Heliodor. But I still feel like there are people who say that, though, Mega. Like... And that's what annoys me about it. It's because, yeah, they're saying that for songs like Eris Theme, which is, you know, a good orchestrated piece of music, but it's not a banger. Okay. Let's stop talking about this. Again, I went over it in one of the Shovel Knight parts coming up, so just wait for that video and respond to it there. There's a book called The Chronicles of Corporal Crag. As we marched across the rolling plains and meadows, encounters with roaming monsters grew more frequent. It was not long ere we met with the most dreadful of them all, the dragon. Clad head to toe in scales hard as stone, neither sword nor spear could make but the slightest scratch in the beast's hide. It seemed certain to slay us to a man. I swung my blade in wild desperation. Somehow a blow connected and sent the great lizard reeling. We fled without a moment's hesitation, fearing that it might soon regain its composure. This day I know not why my attack had the effect it did, but I and every one of my men owe our lives to this miraculous quirk of fate. That's good. That's, yeah. I know no better way to describe that. That's good that that happened. Dude, cat. There's a cat! Me and Mr. Cat are playing. He named his cat Mr. Cat. Oh gosh, of course he did. Okay, let's buy some stuff. Copper sword and the copper chopper. I guess I'll go ahead and get both of these. Oh man, these are expensive. Let's just get the sword then. Which KK song is a straight up banger? I'm trying to actually think about that. Comrade KK, Go KK Rider. I'm sure there's other ones that I'm not thinking of. Let's get some armor. Oh yeah, this is better than the pot shield for sure. Should I sell what I have then? Cannot sell the cobblestone sword. Well, that's good. I also can't sell the charm either. Don't want my girlfriend to be mad at me. Fair. Okay. So we got some equipment, which is good. Here's my idea of a perfect evening. Work out, feel the burn, eat till you're too fit to burst, and go for a nice long walk. If you're going to travel the world, you're going to run into monsters, and that means you need to get ripped. Do it, do it. Okay, get ripped, everyone. He told us to all get ripped. So therefore, we need to do that. And there's just so many places to explore here. Oh hey, it's morning again. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's morning time. Blah, 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 blah. There should be a way I can tell if there's like a house I can enter or not. I'm just not seeing properly. Let me look at the map. Okay, maybe the red doors are houses I can enter. That's probably it. That's good. There's not a lot I have to explore then. Not as much as I was thinking there would be anyway. I'm gonna steal some stuff if I can though. Also steal. Me just casually admitting that when I get to a new town. What stuff can I steal? Okay. There's still potentially an animal on this house that I can get. But I don't know how. I've got nothing to do. Oh, kids. Kids. I always just want something to do. How do I rescue that cat? I want to know. Going to this poor nipper, her friend Amelia is gone and stuck on the roof. You can get out on the rooftops from the item shop. Okay, so I have to go to the item shop. What's that again? You can get on the rooftops from the item shop. But I can't leave her here, but I want to go get it. Okay. Wait. Oh, this is the item shop. I'm having fun! Remember when you were a kid and all you had to do was wave your arms around just to have fun? Good times. What a luck. Slim finds a mini medal. Slim gratefully pockets his find. I don't see any... Oh, there's the cat. Cat. Oh no! Help it, yeah. You got the little girl's cat. Go and tell her the good news. Yay! You did it! You got Amelia off the roof. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here, take this. Oh, a bag of kitty litter. Great. If you go up on that roof, you can get onto others. You can probably even climb down chimneys. Hooray, kitty litter. I'm glad you didn't get stuck on the roof, too. Thanks, kid. Take care of your cat, damn it. Anything else in here that's worth looking at? Ooh, Chimera Wing again. I also got that mini metal plate. No, I'm fine. I'm fine where I am, actually. Are you still having fun? Yes, you are. I'm having fun. Right, the metal. So I can equip another thing. What's the metal do then? I'm not seeing the metal anywhere. Just gave it to me and put it somewhere, I guess. Okay, then. So, the kid said you could go down chimneys. Which is usually a hint of something you should do. Yo, Real Leaf Apollo, thank you for the 5-person raid. Screw Pyramid Park. I agree. I dislike that. I dislike that board as well. Sorry sorry Pyramid Park gave you trouble. Is that house there? You want to know something interesting about that house? You can climb up the roof in the back garden and there's a rope you can cross. I like the sound of that. Can we steal stuff from this house? Wait, what'd I find there? Oh, fishnet stockings! I'm sorry to hear that, Apollo. That's rough. But you know the rope on the roof, did you? You can use it to get the swanky part of town. Ooh, I love the swanky part of town. It's pretty swanky. Oh, damn it. Tried to run and jump right there. So I came from over here, right? Yeah, I think I did it. So there's another rope I can use to continue on. But I can just easily just come in from that way, though. Maybe there's like a time I have to sneak in here or something, and that's why they made that available. That could be the reason why. This place looks so cool, though. Later, Cass. He doesn't need to be a wolf to cross tightrope. True, Ringra, true. You make a solid point. Can I really not jump off of here? Guess I'll just have to go the long way around. Hi. So you're a visitor to Healdor, are you? Well, don't pull anything funny or I'll sling you in the dungeon, got it? Don't sling me, bro. I came all this way to Heliodor with just one goal in mind, to catch a glimpse of two of the greatest heroes in all of history, Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. The only problem is they won't let me into the castle, can you believe it? Well, I'm not going to get to meet them in person, I suppose I'll have to bide my time by reading up on them instead. You know, if you wanted to earn my eternal gratitude, you could help me find a book about the exploits of these two fabulous knights. I believe I did. I did read some books, maybe it wasn't that one. So they said the east part of town. So you have to go in one of these houses, which I guess I haven't explored all of these yet. Mega, we've already shown that there's no fall damage in this game, though, so... I don't want to hear any excuses. I need to get the shopping done. Let's go. Okay, your kid wants to go. Go shopping. That's all the incentive you need. Okay, there's a book there. Sorry I broke your pot, but like, and your pumpkins, but you left them on the floor. Heliodor is a huge place. There are all such surprises waiting the doughty explorer willing to visit the more out-of-the-way locales. Take the time to check out every nook and cranny you come across. You'll thank me later. Okay, what's your name? So I remember to thank you later. You specifically, and no one else. The Soldier and the Strategist, A Tale of Two Heroes. Okay. No matter how ferocious an assault the monsters may launch against Heliodor, the Great Kingdom shall not fall, for two heroic figures will stand in the path of any attacker. The first is Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times he has ridden the colossal black steed, Obsidian, fearlessly in the heart of an oncoming assault, scattering the enemy like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault, and considered by many to be the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand his ground when faced with his whirling greatsword. The second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper, regarded as the sharpest military mind of the age. He has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though a swordsman, he may not be no match for Sir Hendrik. His ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at the ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these two great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. He found the book of the two great heroes of Heliodor. You should go tell the tourist who was looking for it. Yay! It's almost like it was just in plain sight, and the game directed me exactly to where it was. We also talk about how the guy was like, hey, I've invaded houses looking for books. You should invade a house and look for a book too. Wait, can I get up here? Oh, I can. What's in here? Another flurry feather? Did that kid lose one here too? Probably not. But still, it's funny. Regardless. I've visited this house, right? I think I have. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where I got that clothing item that I found. What's that? Sir Hendrik is the mightier swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military tactician? I heard as much. And between the two of them, they made Heliodor a nigh on that unbeatable military force? Well, I never fancy that. I'm so glad you shared that with me. Now I feel a lot closer to my heroes, and I feel a lot safer knowing they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you so much for enlightening me. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing. Here's a little something to thank you. Ooh, a shilling! I'm glad we got a shilling for that. Okay, so now we can start exploring the, There's also the downtown area, which... Hold on just a second. I can run. I need to run more. How'd you get in here? This area is off limits. Clear off, will you? Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, never mind then. Well, that actually got, like, inside the area, too. That's funny. Lana, did you put a sombrero on me? Way to fail stealth section. Now you can't visit Zelda. Oh, Lachlan. Joke's on you. I turned the stealth section off. Who are you? Oh, you're busy. Well, I guess I'll steal from you then. Plain clothes. I can't open that. Can I open this? No, I can't. Man, these mean old homeowners won't let me into their private rooms. How dare they? I'm gonna break their barrels then and steal their money. Dog! Sup, dog? I love doggies. Adorable. All's well in Heliodor after I've broken into several houses and just stole their belongings. Heliodor is the most powerful kingdom in the world, you know. It's been ever since the fall of Dundrasiel. Shame you couldn't defend your belongings, though. That's a lot of money, too. Jeez. You should really defend your belongings more. Another book. The lurid allure of the dingy dungeons. Far below the basements and storerooms of Heliodor Castle, deep within its very bowels, lie the dungeons that house the most heinous and hardened criminals in the kingdom. Many who have been locked away in these cold, dank cells have not lived to see the outside world again. Those whose crimes, deemed truly unforgivable, are thrown into the deepest cells of all, from which it is said to be all but impossible to escape. A death sentence is in all but name. Take care to stay on the right side of the law, dear reader, lest you too be locked up and key thrown away forever. Okay, hold on, let me put all the stuff I've stolen back. Because that sounds not good. Okay, I think this is the last building. There's a note in the door. Slim takes a closer look. One is currently indisposed, shan't be long. I hate it. I hate that. You see that big swanky house over there? Well, it belongs to some rich and slightly vulgar stranger. He just turned up one day, bought it, the land, and had it built the showy blighter. Interesting. Done your homework? There's homework in this world? I love it here. It's simply marvelous, and you know the best part? Only fantastically rich folk like yours truly can afford to live here. I think she's bragging about that. I think I've met the love of my life, but how do I tell her? I don't want to pick the wrong moment and blow it. Yeah, big mood. Big mood. The water is still so still and beautiful, it feels like it's drawing me in. Don't jump in, lady. Don't jump in. Wow, look at this. I wonder how much it's worth. If I sold it, I bet I'd never have to work again. You see this two-headed eagle? It's the symbol of Heliodor. It's on the flag as well. Yeah, it's Swanky Kong. Swanky Kong's just in that mansion back there.